backwards in the darkness a little bit more. Before he loved me, I didn't know how to cry. Another day and I'm on the losing side. Well, my mama taught me all the right things to say. Loneliness knocks at my door every day. I wanted him to love me without asking why. Another day and I'm on the losing side. Oh, well, I play music because when I'm playing music, I feel like most truly myself. And I love playing music with these guys because it's this connection that we've had for so long. So when we're on stage or when we're rehearsing or, you know, when we're just driving in the car, I really love the connection that I have with these guys via music, right? You know, we're friends and we're bandmates and we're collaborators. This is our favorite Brittany Haas solo of all time.
I think our sound is very much like a reflection of our friendship.
Yeah,
like
and our
as
personalities.
that's kind of an intense, maybe or cheesy thing to say, but it feels very true to me.
Definitely. I mean, I think too the fact that we sing together really helps, you know, mush everything together that is coming from us. Because I mean, like your voice is like the truest thing that you have to yourself. No one else has your voice.
One of the things that people comment on the most is the vocal harmonies, and we really do consider that like maybe
Integral.
the centerpiece of our sound.
Yeah.
Mama, I need to come home. I've been starving myself to the bone. I've been up all night crying, I've been drinking alone. Mama, I need to come home. Daddy, I've been doing bad things. Yeah, I know they ain't no good for me. I've been kissing and telling, I've been stealing, I've been selling. Daddy, I've been doing bad things. Now, Anna, don't you tell on me. I'm in some trouble down in Milwaukee, and I've been going by the name of Sammy Lee. I'm in some trouble down in Milwaukee. Now they're running me right out of this town. Across that line, they've been chasing me down, down, down. Guess I've been found out for all my dogging around. Running me right out of this town.
You know, we all grew up in some form or another, you know, influenced by traditional music, and we all come from musical families. So in a similar way, you know, we're coming from the traditional music or even pop music and jazz.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? Molly's dad is a great jazz guitar player.
Yeah. My mom was always playing Ella and Louis and like Aretha Franklin and stuff, and she grew up in New York being very inspired by, she's not a musician, but she was really inspired by powerful female jazz singers. And so I grew up listening to a lot of that.
I love old time music, like Southern Appalachian old time music, and learning more about how that music came out of the blending of African and European traditions, and just learning more about the specifics of that has been really mind-blowing to me.
I
like
wrote an essay about that.
So did I.
Okay.
Everything about that music is so fascinating to me, and that's true for New England fiddling too, and the way that bluegrass developed out of old time, and the way that you can trace the lineage of certain ballads and even just certain lyrics that pop up in various folk songs. Like, I'm so into all that stuff, and I love learning more about it.
Down in the willow garden where me and my true love did meet, it was there we sat and courted. My love fell off to sleep. I had a bottle of Burgundy wine, my true love, she did not know. It was there
each other from high school. Molly and I played in a fiddling group in high school, and so we actually played music together before we were ever before Lula Wiles was even a glimmer in the eye. We were in a big fiddling band.
Yeah, and we actually met when we were way younger because we were both children in Farmington, and there were only so many.
Yeah.
And we had swimming lessons together when I was 9. And I think we also saw each other at a lot of contra dances and fiddly events of rural Maine.
So Isa and I were friends for a while at Fiddle Camp, and then eventually Molly and Isa met, I think. And
same place.
Gradually, one by one, each of us ended up at Berklee College of Music, after just spending summers playing music together. The thing that really brought us together initially was that we really love singing together. There's a lot of just singing songs around the campfire at Maine Fiddle Camp, and we were just kind of like, whoa, this is cool.
Especially since for so long we were just kind of fiddle pals, right? We would play fiddle tunes together, but there was this one night we were under a tent or in the cello cabin, I think, and it was 3 a.m. and we started singing songs together, and that was for me that was the spark for the band.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, ooh.
We're all songwriters, and that's, I think, a really big part of our musical identities. And so a lot of the people who we're most inspired by, like Aoife O'Donovan is someone who always comes up for us. What I really love about her is that she is so schooled in folk music. She knows the tradition, she knows various traditions really well, and you can hear that so strongly in her music, but she's doing such innovative things with it. Her records are so brilliantly produced, it's definitely pushing the boundaries of what you might understand to be folk music, because it's not completely acoustic, but the influence of that tradition is so strongly there, and so I think that's kind of the direction that we want to be moving in.
Restless and wild, you left me beguiled when we drank in the cool night air. And you told me tales of the places you had sailed, and I said I'd never traveled anywhere. And now we're driving, you move so fast, I keep thinking this can't last. Now roll the windows down so I can feel
descriptors are becoming very inadequate to describe a
Yeah.
lot of it. And I'm into that as a trend. I mean, I think that, you know, because the world is so globalized now, like, and because like music technology is becoming so much more accessible, like there are all these factors that I feel like make it really possible for people to be doing so many innovative things, like blending genres and styles of music, and doing really innovative things. And then other musicians can hear so much more music now. It's just, I think it's a really exciting time to be a musician in that way, especially in the context of folk music. Like I think folk and roots and acoustic music and Americana and all of those inadequate terms are just like, there's so much of it happening in so many different ways right now, and I just think it's a cool time to be a fiddle player for sure.
Yeah.
Or a songwriter.
Or a bass player.
Yeah.